We're just making sure everything is squared away here. Hello to everyone. Make sure my volume is turned down on my phone. I see we have Brenda. Hello. I see Virginia. Hello. Hello. Good to see everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Forgive me. My hair is just, and it wants to be stubborn. Hi, Sue. Good to see you. Okay, we're not gonna. There. That's better. Hi, Denise. Hi, Amy. Hi, Dodie. Hi, Mom to a few. Yes, it is freezing today. Like, oh my gosh, it is just insanely cold. And I am not thrilled about the cold. Let's just put it that way. Oh man, it's so cold. You can't go out, you can't do anything. It's insane. We had what did we have? We had wind chills or something here today. Like, oh, you must be in Texas, Mom to a few, because it's cold up here on the East Coast. I would love to be in 80-degree weather right now because it's just so cold. You have to forgive me. Finally thawing out in St. Louis. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. Oh, no, you were in the ER last night? I'm glad you're all right. Yeah, I have a friend that's in Texas, and our friends that are in Texas, and they said it was like 76 degrees, and I'm like, I would love to be in 76-degree weather right now. Yeah, it has just been a cray-cray. Yeah, no kidding, right, Virginia? I'm really jealous of 76 degrees. I would love for it to be 76 degrees here in Maryland. It is just freezing. Yeah. Hi, Joan. Yeah, wind gusts are bad here too. I mean, the wind's been blowing all day. It's just insane to me. I'm ready for some warmer weather. Is that Eric? Hey, Eric. I wouldn't mind like 50 degrees. I will say that. We had I know you're not far from me, Virginia, but we had a really bad snowstorm last winter. Hi, Karen K. Good to see you. But yeah, we had a blizzard here last year, and I don't remember. I mean, the snow wasn't like terrible, terrible. It took forever to go away. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, I'd be thrilled with 30 degrees. I think we're supposed to be like in the low 30s next week. When Amy says it's supposed to be near 50 for one day, it's like, oh, I'm eagerly awaiting for that weather. I really am. I'm eagerly awaiting for something warm. It'll not get rid of some of the snow, I think. 15 feet, 15-foot piles of ice still all over. Ugh, I know. It just doesn't want to go away. I don't know what happened. Like, winter was going just fine, and then all of a sudden we had this snow and ice, and it just throws everything off. Oh, in Savannah, Georgia, it's like, oh, I would kill for 65-degree weather here too. Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of winter, like this kind of winter, but I'm also not a fan of like the disgusting heat and humidity of summer either. Like, I like a nice 60 to 70, 75-degree weather. Hi, Sandra Fish. Yes, bring on the spring. Because right, right. I'm ready for some warmer weather. I'm ready to be able to get some sunlight and just not. Yeah. It's insane. If y'all see me looking down, I have my tablet working again. I put it on charge so I can see you all's comments better. Because sometimes they like to jump, especially when it comes to claims. The chat just decides that it wants to just mess it up because I can't see everything on the phone. So, hi Roxanne. Oh, from Port Charlotte, Florida, 80 degrees. Oh, I would love to be in 80-degree weather. So I found out that my cousin they have a house in Florida, or they rent a house in Florida. So my aunt and I think my other cousins, I think her older sister, are down there helping her move to the new apartment that they got. And I'm sure it's probably like 70 something degrees down there, which I would love. Oh, I'm the same way, Sue. I don't like the extreme heat. I don't like the humidity. It makes you feel ugh. But I don't like this extreme cold either. Like if it's too one way or the other, I just can't handle it. I'm more of a like I said, I'm more of like give me a 55 to maybe 75 degrees, low humidity any day. Hi Lynn, good to see you. And that would be a good day for me. Like that's what it is in Maine when I go to visit my family every year. It could be like 80, 90 degrees at night, at night during the day, but then at nighttime it cools down to like 65, 70, and it's the perfect weather. And I'm already missing it. Humidity is ugh, like I don't like it because I could jump in the shower before I go out and then I'm already sweating by the time I step outside. It's just gross. But on a much happier note, I thought you all might like to see this restaurant creamer that I found. I just rediscovered it. I was going through some of the things that I've had for a while for the sale because I didn't really get a chance to film any content for you all this week. Had a lot going on, as usual. But look at this. So this was made by Sterling China. Let's see if it'll show up. It says Bimbo 365. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I bought this, because I just thought it was really funny. So this will definitely be staying with me because I just think that that's funny. Forever will be staying with me, a restaurant wear creamer that says Bimbo on it. So yeah, I'm trying to think. So I didn't really do a whole lot this week. I guess was it yesterday? Yesterday I did like 15 eBay listings. Maybe it was maybe about 15. Oh, I didn't even bring this stuff over for the sale. So yeah, I brought up some stuff for the sale. Forgive me, I gotta grab everything that I'm selling tonight. Got a whole bin of it right in front of me here. Okay. I don't have any head bases, but I have something that something just fell. Something that might pique your curiosity. So yeah, basically everything that I'm sharing, with the exception of a few things, are things that I've had sitting that I've just decided to start going through and offering for you guys. My eBay store, I did list, I think there's between the last couple of days, I think I've had about 18 new items listed. And I've had 6 sales, so that's really great. I did put my store on vacation mode due to a certain circumstance. So it's only going to go up till next week, so it's not like I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks and nobody's going to get their stuff. I am going to take care of all of that and get it out the door on time this week. Like I mentioned, I had some stuff happen and it's been chaotic. So slowly trying to get back to how things were. And I'm definitely going to make sure I get items out the door as quickly as possible. I'm trying to think of what else. Like I said, I haven't really been out thrifting or antiquing much, with the weather and everything. So, yeah, it's just, yeah, the weather's throwing everything off and such. So, so yeah, definitely keep your eyes peeled for some, new listings on eBay. I'm really working hard to get some more stuff up for sale. What do I want to say here regarding that? I am going to try to put some more videos out next week as best I can. Boy, what else did I want to say? Sometimes it's hard for me to figure out some other things that I wanted to update with you all with. So don't forget that we are doing I think it's like a peddler's train hop sale for Pamela Blanchard, who has her sale after me every week. If you all don't know, she needs to have a procedure done, and unfortunately, she needs to have dental implants put in. So it's an expensive procedure. So we're all going to a bunch of people are going to do drop sales, and all the money that we make from that are going to go right towards her GoFundMe. So that's definitely exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I want to pull some good items for that sale, so that way I can raise as much money as possible. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. I think I don't remember what the dates are yet. I don't think it's been announced. So of course we'll all let you know when that happens. Let's see, what else do I want to let you all know about? So we still have a couple minutes before we start the show here. Let me think. It is just hard to know what to talk about. Let's see. Hmm. Wish I had some of my thriftage or some of my favorite pieces. Oh, I gotta put that up. Uh, think of what I've gotten. Oh, I could show you all these. They're like a little haul of some kind. Not a haul, but you get my idea. Or get the idea. So I bought these. Ooh, gotta be really careful not to mess these frames up. Yeah, a lot of money to get these frames done at Hobby Lobby. So I go be careful. Hey, Valerie, good to see you. So you all know that I love Jane Mansfield. I mean, I have her figural water bottle above my bed. I've got a Peep Show magazine from the 50s with her on it. So I was on, I think it was eBay one day, and I really like this image of her in this. I think it's like I don't know if it's a nightgown or what it is, but I love it. She's got the platinum blonde hair, of course, major cleavage showing, but she's in a polka dot ensemble, I guess is what you could call that. Forgive the glare, guys. I wish it wasn't so bad. You get the idea. Major bombshell of the 50s. Love her. So I got that one. That's probably my favorite of the two. And then I've got this one where she's just in a bikini, but of course, publicity photo, so it looks like she's letting it all hang out. But love these. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with those yet. I mean, I have so many neat things, and I just can't put everything up on the wall as I'd like to. But I'm making little changes here or there around. I bought some new curtains for in here because the other ones that I've had, I've had them up since we moved in here. And I just wanted something that was a little bit more like that kind of fit this room. So they're blue. They're like blue and silver. I'll have to show them to you all. But they have it almost looks like a mid-century type style of curtain. It's really cool looking, I think. And I was just looking for something to do today after pricing everything, and I was like, let me put those up and see what they look like. And they definitely scream like 1950s. Like if I were to have my own house, I would definitely want some of these curtains to go up in my like living room because they are like I'm staring at them right now, and I just think they are fantastic. I love them, and they are room darkening, which is nice because that means this room's not going to get disgustingly hot during the summertime, but it's going to match the room nicely. So I was really thrilled with that. And then you all saw in the short that I put out not that long ago, I put that Suddenly Last Summer movie poster above my bed, which I love because I haven't watched the movie, but I've heard it's really good, and it just fits with this room because it's got Liz Taylor in that white bathing suit. Um, I Well, it's kind of a mess where I have the curtains up, so I'll have to spruce it up a little bit before I share it with you all. So I don't want to. Yeah, I don't. I'd have to clean up over there before before you all get a chance to see it. So, oh, you want to see Liz? Um, I can bring you over there real quick. I'll have to flip. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess something up. So, I'll post a picture of it for you all to see on and I'll put it in my community tab so you all can check that out. All right. Yep. So I'll make sure that's all squared away. Hi, Jackie. Good to see you. So it is 17 minutes in. Yep. I will definitely make some shorts. I want to make sure you all see the curtains. I did put up a short showing the Suddenly Last Summer movie poster. So if y'all want to check that out, it's in my shorts. That actually sounded kind of bad. It's in my shorts. Anywho, so we have hit the 18-minute mark. Hi, Sandra Grimm. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. So we're 18 minutes in, and I just want to go over some things so that way if there's anybody new here, you'll know how to make claims tonight. So I do ship from Maryland on the East Coast. So if you live in California or Texas, the uh, the shipping might be a little bit more expensive. I do use Pirate Ship, however. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that. Where was I? Oh, where was I? Well, I hope you get better soon. Oh, yes. So I ship from Maryland on the East Coast. I do use Pirate Ship to get the best prices possible for both you and I. Shipping wise, if you do make multiple claims, I do. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. If you make multiple claims, I will, of course, combine the shipping as best as possible. And yes, thank you for sending the prayer emoji for Sandra. I don't know, am I able to do that too? Let's see if I'm able to do that. I think I can. Let me find it. So yes, we will be keeping you in our thoughts and prayers, Sandra. Absolutely. Let me think. What else did I want to say? Do make sure that you go go over everything. My goodness. My brain is just all over the place today. So after my sale today at 8 p.m. Eastern, please make sure you go over to Miss Pamabama, and she is after my show at 8 p.m. And then Katie of Vintage and Vinyl and Solney have a jewelry sale going on at 10 p.m. Eastern. And Trisha from Sandy and Auto has her regularly scheduled sale at 10 p.m. Eastern as well. She usually has guest sellers on Saturdays. Like I said, I've just been flustered with some stuff going on, and I usually like to know who she's selling with so I can let you all know. I do know that Katie has a fantastic butterfly brooch that she's offering tonight. So if you all are into jewelry, and I'm not talking paparazzi stuff, she's got good quality vintage brooches. She definitely is the person to go to for that. So please make sure you go over to all of their pages. Their channel links are down below in the description box, or the link to it. I think you have to copy and paste it. Let's see. Am I missing anything else here? Oh, I do make sure that all of my invoices are done no later than Monday. So I'm not somebody that likes to wait or make you all wait for the stuff that you've claimed, especially if you paid for it. So if I get payment tomorrow, then I will definitely make sure your stuff goes out the door on Monday. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Rob from you know what's funny? I was just listening to a couple of the Three Doors Down songs the other day. Kryptonite, I think, was one of them, and I think Here Without You, Baby is another one by them. Great. Those are two of my favorite Kryptonite or Three Doors Down songs. Alrighty. Oh, do make sure that if you are interested in something, yep, that's like my favorite. I think I actually remember my mom having that on her MP3 player, like way back in the day. That just tells you how old I am. Let's see. So if there is anything that y'all would like to claim tonight, just make sure you put the number of the item, not the price, unless of course the number and the price are the same thing. Which that does happen. All right, let's see what I first want to offer y'all. Ah, yes, there it is. So for anyone who hasn't been to one of my shows since the new year, I have adopted a new tagging system. Plus, it helps me. Yeah, right, exactly. Right. Well, that was more elementary school for me. Yeah, I think if that was in 03 or something like that, I was 8, so I was about second grade. But yeah, I'm using a new tagging system for my pricing, and it just helps me be able to write down little notes and things. Like, for example, this Wade Whimsy owl, just this cute little owl figurine. It does say made in England on it. Tiny little thing. I know that people do collect these. And it's a brown. I think it's supposed to be a barn owl or barred owl. I think it's barn. This one does say made in England on it, on the back. Free of any damage. But this is just a good way for me to be able to write down what something is. Like, let's say if I am selling a piece of glass and I need to know what the pattern name is, I can write it on the tag. So yes, Wade Whimsy Owl is $3 and it is number 29. And that goes to Elaine. So thank you very much, Elaine. So yep, that is my new system for all of my items. It's going to be using hang tags now because I can write information on there and such. So I am thrilled. So thank you very much. Okay, what else do we have here? I literally just I priced all this stuff earlier today, and I just want to just take it all out of here so that way tags don't get tangled up. Okay. not break anything. All right. So forgive me. I'm just getting everything situated here. So I believe I have 22 items that I'm offering tonight. Let me get this tag off of here real quick so I can show you all this. So I have a little vanity brush. It's nothing too big, but it does have, oh, showing that backwards. There we go. It's got that celluloid look, and there's a silhouette on the other side of it, or the, like, of a lady, I think. I thought there was a silhouette of a woman on here. Yeah, it is. If you look at it in the light, there's a woman on it. Hard to show on the camera. Hi, Dana Grace. How are you? Good to see you. It's small. It's not a very big piece at all. Let's see. It measures... It's about 3 inches tall. And just a little over an inch and a quarter. Kind of rough bristles, but not rough to the skin. It's soft on the skin. So if you would be interested in the really cool, probably from the 30s or the 40s, celluloid brush, or not celluloid, it's plastic. We'll just say it's plastic. It is $5. And if you are interested in it, it is number 2. $5, yeah, it could be a shoe brush too. $5, number 2, for the vanity shoe brush. All right, and I see a link for that. Thank you. Coming to you. All right. Okay. Because I was like, I know I counted 20-something items. Okay. Okay, this is really cool. Oh, thank you very much. So this I've actually had for a few years. I believe I bought this on Whatnot back when it was really popular and booming. This is a basketball tournament pamphlet. And this was in Williston, North Dakota from 1956. And it just has, I guess this is a picture of the ball field or the field or something. This is what was in it. And it just goes over, I guess, the different teams and the games and such. We got the Beulah Miners, the Granora Gophers, the Lansford Cubs, I'm sure I'm going to butcher this, Minot, Beaver Kits. We got the Sherwood Wildcats, St. Leo's Lions, Velva Aggies, Washburn Cardinals. Yeah, it's just a fun little pamphlet for the games. It probably came with a bunch of other stuff that I bought, but I don't need to hold on to it. Somebody who lives in North Dakota might want this, or if you just collect sports stuff. Now, it's not perfect. There's got some, bends and creases and such. But just the fact that it's still around even 70 years later. So this too is only $5 if anybody is interested in it. And if you would be interested, it is number 7. $5, number 7 for the basketball tournament I guess it's a souvenir program, I guess is what we would call that. From 1956. $5, number 7 for that, if anybody happens to be interested. And if something does not sell, I, of course, will reshare it at the end, so that way anybody who may be jumping in can make those claims. And also, if you're watching the replay, if you see something you're interested in and you'd like to know the status of said item, you can always email me. My email's in the description box down below. Also, if the chat has loaded, I believe it should still be pinned at the very top of it. All right. What else do we have here? Oh, oh, no, oh, that's for something else. Nope, that's not for that. Okay. So up next, I don't know if there's anybody out there that collects like ironstone or anything like that. I have this, I assume it's an old ceramic mortar and pestle. Got I guess this is the mortar, this is the pestle. I'm not sure how that works. There's no maker's mark on the bottom. Oh, I guess I should probably take that off. But yep, no maker's mark on the bottom. But there are no cracks, no chips. The bottom of the mortar is bisque, and the inside of here is bisque as well. Very cool piece. I know that there are some people who collect ironstone or who like the old pottery ironstone items. I know that Cindy from Cindy, I think it's Cindy J Timeless Treasures on Instagram. I think she sells it in her booth at a shop that she has a booth in. And she does, I think, like drop shops or something. Like she'll take a picture of a whole bunch of items and then she'll give you a price for each item. All right, so this one is free of any damage. There is going to be some markings on the inside because it is, I believe, to be an older piece. I've seen these in antique shops for like over like $20. And of course, I got this one for a very good price. So you all are going to get one for a very good price. This one is only $8 and it is number 26. $8, number 26 for the ceramic mortar and pestle. $8, number 26 for anybody who is interested. Put in the number 26. All right. Put this somewhere over here. So stuff that hasn't sold. I know what you mean. I saw it and I was like, yeah, I think somebody out there would definitely want that. So that is being pushed to the side, no problem whatsoever. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll start off with this. This I thought was really, really cool. You know, I see a lot of tins and things. This is for Russian tea. Look at the graphics on here. It's not perfect, but it's definitely got some fantastic detail on it. Now on the bottom, it is written in Russian, so I don't know what it says. All I can kind of make out is it says Makba on the bottom. And on the top, it says, I guess I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it, but it was a company in Russia. And it says imported Russian tea for the Society of the Tea Trade, W. Wistowski and Co. And it looks like somebody cut the metal right here, maybe to use as a bank or something. So that's, I guess that's kind of unfortunate, but it still adds character to it because you could use it for stuff. I would display it like this so you can see the lettering and such. Makba is Moscow. Gotcha. Makba. So if you would like this fantastic tin with flaws and everything, scratches, dents, dings, this is $8 and it is number 19. Hey, Wordsmith, good to see you. $8, number 19 for the fantastic T10. I believe I see Elaine for that. Thank you. I'm actually going to put your fun little treasures in here so that way nothing happens to them. And of course, I will make sure they are packed up nicely. They won't just be in here rattling around. I'll make sure there's some bubble wrap on them. But thank you very much. I'm going to put you all back in here. Same to you, Wordsmith. All right. So these are coming from my personal collection. I actually had these on that shelf over there a long time ago, but I ended up deciding that it was time to part with them. I have some pixies, and they are yellow. Mid-century. I actually do have some mid-century tonight, Wordsmith. I can show them in just a sec here if you'd be interested. So these guys are just little miniature guys. Great for springtime because of the yellow. This one is just got his legs out, stretching. And this guy, he's doing the splits. Okay, that didn't look right. That's a belt, not a bulge. That's a belt. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. So these guys are free of any cracks or chips. They do say Japan on the bottom of them. Japan and Japan. So if you would like the set, I'm selling these both together. Both of these pixies are $10. And they are number 24. $10, number 24 for the yellow pixies, made in Japan. And I believe I see Carrie Ann for those. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So let me show these because Wordsmith is here. Oop, I don't fall out of the chair. Okay. So these were something that I've had for a while, and I don't need every mid-century piece that I find, but I thought somebody would really like these. These are the Redware Panthers. This is the first one of the two that I have. This one is just all black, and he has some paint on him. Red tongue, yellow eyes. And this one is, I'm going to measure him from paw to paw here. So it's a little over 7, it's about 7.5 inches long for this one. And it is redware, as you can see by the bottom. No cracks, no chips. It's in really good condition. If anybody would like this Black Panther, it is $12 and it is number 18. And Debbie Spilker, hello to you. Sorry I missed that. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. $12, number 18 for this Panther figurine. If anyone would be interested in him or her, depending on what you name it. Looks like he's got his tongue sticking out, but that's just the painting of his mouth. So we got this one. And then I have this one. This one's a little bit more detailed and it's got gold on it. But this too is also redware. And this one is 8.5 inches long. But this one's definitely got some more detail on it with the gold. And if anyone would be interested in this Panther figurine. Oh, that was an Anchorman. Oh, Anchorman joke. It's been a minute since I've seen that movie. But yes, that was a very funny movie. So if anybody would be interested in the black and gold Panther figurine, that one is $15. And that one is number 9. $15, number 9 for this Panther figurine. So yep, I've got the two of them. So this one is 12, this one is 15, number 18 for the small one, number 9 for the large one. I think they would look fantastic together on a TV or on a shelf if you collect the mid-century items. You could have them side by side together, chasing each other. Very, very cool piece of mid-century. So let me bring out this guy. So I have another pixie piece that is being sold as is. Oh, that's all right. Some people love the Panther, some don't. I like some of them. I just don't need every single one that I find, you know. And those I've had in my figurine stash for a long time. And, you know, sometimes you just got to move some stuff. So I have another pixie item. This is a Gilner. Yes, Gilner leaf trinket dish. The thing that makes it being sold as is that the hat has been broken off and it looks like somebody touched it up with something. You could find some red paint or maybe some nail polish and give it that more glossy look if you wanted to. Did look it up just to see what they were selling for. One went for about $18 because this one is in as-is condition. Of course, it's not going to be $18. Here is the Gilner mark on the bottom. The chartreuse color of the 50s and 60s is just fantastic. So again, he's being sold as is, flaw and all. If anybody wants the Gilner Pixie Dish in as is condition, it is $10 and it is number 22. $10, number 22 for the Gilner Pixie Dish in as is condition. I see Debbie for that. Thank you, Debbie. Coming to you. Oh, nope. We're not playing that game. All right. All right, so I believe it was Lynn who was asking if I had any kind of head base kind of a thing. Well, these aren't head vases, but they are very, very cool nonetheless. They are Toby mugs, and they look, or not mugs, I'm sorry, they're little creamers, and they look like the king and queen on the playing cards. I thought these were really, really neat. I'd never seen them before. I want to say that I've got these on Whatnot years ago. When I say years ago, I mean like 3 years ago. I just thought they were really cool. You know, I've slowly but surely faded away from the Toby mugs because they're just not as desirable as they once were. But these ones I just thought were fantastic. Never seen them before. Thought I would keep them, but I'm like, you know what? I don't need to hold on to everything, even if it is cool. So these are going to be sold together because you can't have the king without his queen, and the queen can't be without her king. So, and they're small; they're not very big. These are about 2.5 inches tall, and they are being sold together as the set. $10 for the two of them, and it is number 3. $10, number 3 for the set of 2, made in Japan. King and queen, I guess, Toby creamers, sold together as a set. $10, number 3, if anyone is interested in those. I think they're really cool. I remember seeing them in the show, and I was like, oh, I think I need to have those. I don't buy much from Whatnot anymore. It's just, you know. But again, those are $10 for the pair, number 3. Yeah, they do look like Camelot, don't they? So those I will set to the side in case there's somebody out there who is interested. Those are tied together so that way nothing happens to them. All right. I don't know how old this is or if it's old at all, but I thought it was really neat, and that's why I went ahead and bought it. It is a milk glass hand. It almost reminds me of like the Mickey Mouse glove. There's no maker's mark to say who made it. I don't know if it's contemporary or if it is an older piece from like the 70s, 60s, or 70s. Because didn't they in the 60s make a chair that was in the shape of like a hand that was kind of like almost like the way my hand is right now, like right here? I'm almost certain I've seen chairs that were like that were made in the 60s. That's very, very cool. It's heavier milk glass. Yes, the hamburger helper. That's something I haven't had and I can't tell you how long. Take the original hamburger helper and then dash it with like some tapatio hot sauce. Oh, it's the best. So this is free of any cracks or chips. Be great for like a ring or something like that, or maybe you could put your pills on here if you take vitamins or something like that. If you would like the milk glass hand, it is $8 and it is number 20. $8, number 20 for the fantastic milk glass hand. Or heck, you could put a spoon here. Hey, Paul's Finds. You know, it very well could be used for an ashtray. I'm not entirely sure of its purpose. I looked it up before and it didn't really give me much information about it. But I don't see why you couldn't use it for an ashtray. Lay the cigarette right here. Dip the ashes right here in the center of the palm of the hand. It's a perfectly functional piece. And it is $8, number 20, for anybody who's interested. Yeah, maybe that's what it's called, a Pedro chair. It's funny, I remember seeing it on an episode of Hoarders when they cleaned out the person's house. This lady clearly had been living in the house for decades at this point, and she had all kinds of like 60s furniture, and that was one of the things that was in her living room was that hand chair. And then I even saw it in a mid-century shop when we were in Tennessee last year. Oh, let's do this. This is very cute. So this was originally made by Ardalt. This is a Sweet Friday Angel. And I just thought she was fantastic. Oh, this is stubborn. Anyway, she is free of any damage whatsoever. Sweet Friday, and it looks like she's waving a magic wand or something at a cake. Not entirely sure what she's up to, but she is very cute nonetheless. She measures about 4 inches tall. She's in perfect condition. And she is, oh, there's a paint skip or something on the back there. Just wanted to note that. She is $12 and she is number 6. $12, number 6. If anyone is interested in the Sweet Friday Ardalt Angel. And I believe I see Carrie Ann for that. Thank you. Coming to you. So is there anybody here who likes the Kimberly Fire King dishes? Like mugs, the bowls, all that good stuff? Well, you are in luck because I have 2 of those. I have one in the green, like the almost like the chartreuse and dark green, and then I have one that is in like a yellowish orange. So both of these are going to be sold together. They are free of any cracks or chips, and the paint on them is in pretty good condition. Now these are what I would classify as maybe like an ice cream bowl or like a, I wouldn't say a soup bowl, but very fun nonetheless. I know that people do collect the Kimberly pattern stuff. And I'm selling both of them together and as opposed to individually. And if you would like the Fire King, yeah, or dip bowls, that's another good idea too. Great for like some onion dip or some bacon horseradish dip, which hell of a good is probably my favorite. Or berry bowls too, that's possible. For the 2 Fire King Kimberly bowls, I'm asking $12, and it is number 28. $12, number 28, for the 2 Fire King Kimberly bowls. One in the orangish yellow with the red, and then the green. I personally like the green one. So $12, number 28, for the 2 Fire King Kimberly bowls. So up next, I have another fun novelty bank. This is probably from the 60s, maybe. So on one side, you have the bride and the groom. It says before. And then you have them as a little bit older, and the wife is pregnant. And you put the money right here, where the right on her stomach. It's just a fun little novelty item. I think I've had this before. Maybe I haven't because I recognize the dealer tag. But that's just a fun little novelty gift. You could put this one out for maybe for well, your anniversary, and then you could put this one out for every day. Anniversary of your wedding, every day after. This measures 6 1/4 inches tall. And there's no major issues. I may have to take a magic eraser to the top of this. It's a little dirty. But other than that, it's in good shape. And this bank is only $10, and it is number 15. $10, number 15 for the before and after marriage bank. Made of like a chalky, it's chalky bisque, I guess you could say. Ceramic. So $10, number 15 for anybody who's interested in that. Another fun thing that I don't know if this glows or not. I don't think it does. Don't think it does. Nope. Hi, Karen Gagnon. Good to see you. So this is beautiful, and I bought this in Kentucky. But it is time to let it go. This is an Ellie Smith, I wrote it on the tag, beaded scroll vase. What I really liked about it are the stars. I don't know if it's going to show up right here, like yep. The stars that are on the vase. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the shade of blue. So it's very cool, very patriotic. Or, you know, with wintertime, we put all our Christmas away and you need to bring out some blue glass to brighten your day. This would be a fantastic piece to add to it. It's thicker glass, which is nice. So this measures approximately 6.5 inches tall. No cracks, no chips. There's a small little flea bite, I think. Yeah, small little flea bite. It's barely noticeable. Very, very pretty vase right there, I think. And if anyone would be interested in the Ellie Smith beaded scroll vase, it is $12 and it is number 5. $12, number 5 for the Ellie Smith beaded scroll bud vase. Absolutely pretty. And I believe I see Lynn for that. Thank you very much. All right, so these are very, very cool. Forgive me. So I believe I bought these at the Fayetteville Mall. I did a really pretty color. I thought so too, but I just can't keep all the blue glass as much as I love it. Forgive me. So up next, I do have a couple of McNess tins. One is for tapioca and one is for coconut flavored dessert mixture. And they spelled coconut weird. They spelled it like cocoa and then nut, not without the A. Forgive me, y'all. Itch. So the tapioca can, you can actually open up. The lid doesn't sit down in there all the way. I don't want to force it. But yeah, the lid does come off. It's in really good condition. I mean, it's got some issues because, you know, it's older. Oh, hi, Rhonda. You want the 2 Kimberly bowls? Those are yours. Thank you. I'll make sure Mystic Mom and Salty Croc mark that. Thank you very much. Coming to you. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. So yep, that's for that one. And then here is the coconut flavored dessert mixture again. So these are going to be $10 each. If you would like the coconut, that is number 11. So McNess's coconut flavored dessert mixture is number 11. And the tapioca is going to be number 1. So number 1 and number 11. So if you would like the coconut, that is number 11. And then tapioca is number 1. This was made, let's see if it says. First McNess Company, it was in Freeport, Illinois. And it was established in 1908. So I'm not sure how old these are. Well, they have a zip code on them, so they're so they're from the 60s, after 1963. I think they're very, very cool. You could stack them up on a cabinet and just display them. So these are post 1963, so mid 60s, possibly late 60s. So again, $10 each, number 11 and number 1. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. Yep, so made by the First McNess Company in Freeport, Illinois, 61032. $10 each on those, if anybody is interested in them. Yeah, the colors are very sharp. Oh, this is very cool. I guess running with the theme of food, I have a very awesome Tony the Tiger plastic bank. Now the money goes up here, and there is no stopper, unfortunately. But this is almost like the same plastic that the blow molds were made out of. And it's got some issues. The paint on it is not the best. He is great. That's another cereal I have not had in a long time, is Frosted Flakes. Ones that were in really good condition on eBay were going for about $25, $30. Of course, because mine is in rougher condition, I'm going to be offering it much cheaper than that. He is going to be $15, and he is number 13. $15, number 13 for the Tony the Tiger bank. Probably from, it's not marked anywhere, but I would assume it's probably from the 60s, maybe the 70s. But again, $15, number 13 for anybody who is interested in him. If he doesn't end up selling, I'll probably list him on eBay and take offers from a bit more than the $15. Oh, this is very cool. I bought this, again, probably 2-3 years ago. This is a new old stock Laramie Little Lulu jewelry box and necklace. It's never been opened. It's in a sealed plastic bag, or a plastic bag to protect it. Isn't that just fantastic? It doesn't have a year on it, but it does have a zip code, 19107, so it's after 1963. Isn't that just cool? And the fact that it's sealed from the 60s, I don't know if it was sold at a dime store or what, but I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And if you would be interested in the Little Lulu jewelry box made by the Western Publishing Company, this is also $15, and it is number 16. $15, number 16 for the Little Lulu jewelry box. Brand new and sealed from the 60s. $15, number 16 for anybody who's interested in that. I love that it hasn't been opened or tampered with for 6 decades, possibly. I really went through 20 items that fast. Holy moly. I really thought I didn't, yeah, I don't know. Bringing back some glass here, because I know you all love the glass. Look at this piece. This is something else that I bought a long time ago. This was made by Westmoreland Glass. And I believe it's called the Lucky Rabbit. Yep, it's the Lucky Rabbit plate. And it's in a carnival glass style, like the iridescence. It's not carnival glass, but it's got the iridescence of carnival glass. Got a giant bunny rabbit on there, and we got some horseshoes and some shamrocks. So you could have this out for, you know, all the way up through springtime. There's no cracks or chips to it. It's a beautiful piece. Let me see if I can get a close-up. Yep, we've got the horseshoes, and we've got the 3-leaf clover, and it's a purple iridescence. And let's see, let's measure it for y'all. So from the ear to the horseshoe at the bottom, it's about 7¼ inches tall. And it measures about 7 inches across when I do it from this horseshoe to this horseshoe. Westmoreland. It might show up. It's probably not going to show up very well, but it does say Westmoreland right there. I'll hold it there so y'all can see it. So this would look great with a plate stand, or if you can find a way to hang it up on the wall, be my guest. So if you would like this beautiful piece of glass made by Westmoreland, this is $18, and it is number 21. $18, number 21, for the fantastic Westmoreland Lucky Rabbit plate. I think it would look fantastic out at Easter. I believe I see a link for that. Thank you very much. Coming to you. Did I really show everything already? I think I did. Although I did have this. I don't know. I don't know that I'm ready to part with that just yet. I did do a lot of small stuff, so that might be why I feel like I went through everything real fast. Thank you. Okay. Well, I think I went through everything faster than I anticipated. I guess I move right along, you know. Let's see. So what I think I will do is I'm just gonna go through the stuff that didn't sell real quickly, and then the show will conclude. I was really moving quick. Just give myself a heart attack. All right. You all stay and not cause me any problems. All right, so first item, so this is the recap, y'all. So if there's anything that didn't sell and you're interested in something, now's your chance. So I have the mortar and pestle made of ceramic. There's no maker's mark on the bottom. And it is bisque on the inside, and the end of the mortar is bisque as well. And I got this for such a good price, so y'all can get it for a really good price too. This is $8, and it is number 26. $8, number 26, for the mortar and pestle. Oh, Lynn, thank you. Coming to you. I also still have the milk glass hand. I'm not entirely sure who made it or what it was originally for, but Karen K is definitely right. That reminds me a lot of the hamburger helper hand. Very, very cool piece. Be great for, a spoon. You could use it for an ashtray if you want to. Hey, Cha-Cha, good to see you. The milk glass hand is $8, and it is number 20. $8, number 20 for the milk glass hand piece. Lay it out flat like that. Also up for grab are the fantastic King and Queen little mini creamer pitchers. Both are marked made in Japan. And they're in good condition. No major issues with them. And for the set, it is $10 and it is number 3. $10, number 3 for the King and Queen. I guess they're considered little Toby pitchers, creamers, whatever you would like to call them. $10, number 3, if anyone is interested. I also still have the before and after bank of the married couple and then them in middle age while she's pregnant. That was marked Japan as well, free of any major issues. And this bank is $10 and it is number 15. $10, number 15 for this fantastic bank. Made of ceramic or chalk. Maybe it's chalk. I'm not entirely sure. But it is very cool and very fun. Yeah, I guess so. I also still have the 2 mid-century Panther figurines. The small one is $12. That is number 18 for anybody who's interested in that. I got the number 18. And then we've got the $15 for the larger one with the gold. And that one is number 9 for anybody who's interested in that. So $12, number 18 for the smaller one, and then 15 for this one. And that one, again, is number 9 and number 18 for the 2 Panthers. Also still up for grabs is the new old stock Little Lulu jewelry box and necklace. Never been opened from the 60s. It is in a plastic bag to protect it, but it is still new old stock from the 1960s era, made by Larami, Larami. And that is $15, number 16. $15, number 16 for the Little Lulu jewelry box and necklace. And also still up for grabs is the Tony the Tiger bank from probably the 60s or 70s. It does have a lot of paint loss on it, unfortunately, but it is still a very fun piece of advertising. Overall, and this one is $15, and it is number 13. $15, number 13 for that, if anybody is interested. And then I also still have the basketball tournament guide from Williston, North Dakota from 1956. And I will go through it real quickly. Again, if anybody's interested in this, it is $5 and it's number 7. Hi, Karen. So it's just got pictures of teams, of different players and such. And then, oop, that was the picture. So you get the idea. A souvenir program, and I guess this was like a ticket stub or something that someone took a picture of. And then it even comes with a little picture. So that is $5, number 7, for anybody who's interested in that. And it is going to come in this little sleeve. I'm going to ship it that way for y'all. $5, number 7 for that. And then I also still have the 2 1960s. Hi, Patricia Neal. I guess mixtures. One for tapioca and one for coconut flavored. The McNess, both of them are $10 each. The tapioca one is number 1. Number 1. And then this one is number 11, and that's the coconut one. So number 1 and number 11 for either of these if you're interested. And these are just fun. You can stack them up together. You can collect the different ones. And heck, they even give you a recipe, so you could even try the recipe today, even though you don't have the product. Or, well, they still make tapioca today, but you get the idea. So these were made by the first McNess company in Freeport, Illinois. They were made after 1963 because they have a 5-digit zip code on them. But I love the design on them. You could put them out for fall if you wanted to, or heck, if you have these colors in your kitchen all year round, or have a Hoosier cabinet, they would look fantastic with those. So those are $10 each. Okay. So, folks, I do believe that we have gone through everything that we needed to for tonight's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in and hanging out, looking at some old stuff, making some claims. As always, I greatly appreciate it. Please make sure you thumb up this stream and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please make sure you go over to Pam's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then head on over to Katie, Vintage and Vinyl, and Soulmate for their jewelry sale, as well as Trisha from Sandy and Auto, who has her regularly scheduled sale at 10 p.m. Eastern. I will be working on invoices tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled for those. If you did see anything that you were interested in purchasing during the replay, you can always email me later about that. Do please keep Miss Sandra Grimm in your thoughts and prayers for her struggle with ovarian cancer. Greatly appreciated for her. And if I am missing anything, y'all can let me know. And I will see you all in my next video. Have a good night, everyone.